Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You're with me, Big Brain, here today on CNBC TV 18, and we begin an entire new leg here today. After the zonals, it's going to be the national finals. But to get there, we've got 4 zonals coming up for you, and we begin here today with the North Zone final. 6 teams from across the cities of northern India who won their respective rounds are here today to battle with each other. 2 teams, remember, 2 teams from here will progress and move into the national final of this year's Tata Crucible. Who are the 2 teams that's going to go through from here is something we quite don't know. But what we do know is who our 6 finalists are, all 6 champions of their respective regions. Those then are 6 teams here today. 2 of them will walk into the national final from here. The North Zone final is getting underway. The format is something that we know. We're going to have the first battle coming up on thought leaders. You have a gold, a silver and a bronze that you're going to battle across. 50 on a bronze, 60 on a silver, 75 on a gold. The format is the same. If we are ready with the Northern Zonals, it's time for us to get started with our first question. Now let's see what's coming up. It's a bronze. Here's your first question coming up now. This is a type called Voga. Who's created Voga? V-O-G-A. What is it or who's created it? Genpact.
It's some person called Muriel. This is voguing plus yoga. Voguing is a kind of South African, I think, dance, which is like a form of cardio. And that combined with yoga gives you Voga.
On a 50 plus 50. He'll get the first 50 here today is Genpact. Here's the next one coming. And it's another bronze. It's a buck named by an engineer at the firm Codenomicon, a Finnish cybersecurity company which also created the logo and launched a website to explain the bug to the public. They've gone for it as Wreck-It.
Heartbleed. Heartbleed. H-E-R-T-B-L-E-D.
Heartbleed.
Bleed logo.
Plus 50. Plus 50 to them on a Heartbleed. As we go to a gold coming up next. 75 if they get it right. It's an overall answer. Tough one if you can crack it. Here it comes. On table number 1, they're giving it a go for a gold, is Bharat Petroleum.
Is it Concord?
Minus 75 to you. Wait on, a minus 75. That opens up the question for a silver. None of the teams giving it a go here today at the Northern Zonals. A minus 75 is all that they will get. Ghibli, the final answer that I was looking for on that. The Maserati Ghibli was a big one there. The call sign of the Windjet is also a Ghibli. As we move on to the next one, and what do we have coming up on this segment? It's a silver. Let's see what's on this silver. Here it comes. He was Director of Corporate Affairs at Carlton Communications for 7 years. Studied philosophy, politics, economics at Oxford. He was employed for 3 months in Hong Kong by Jardine Matheson as a ship jumper, an administrative post that he resigned from as a corporate career ended in 2001 to fight for Parliament. Who is this world leader? Oxford alumni, Maurya Learning from Jaipur are giving it a half chance.
We're guessing on James Cameron.
You're guessing it's David Cameron.
David Cameron, sorry.
Sometimes in life, guesses are good. 60 to you. 60 to you on David Cameron. Here's the next one. On a 60 to them as we move to the final question in this sector on your screens now. Founded in 1823, It's a multinational risk advisor, insurance brokerage, and its headquarters are in London. It's the world's third largest insurance broker in terms of revenues. In 1898, they merged with Faber Brothers. In 1928, with Dumas and Wiley. The company became famous in 2009 by acquiring the naming rights to a structure in the United States of America. From the world of towers to a towering corporation. Oh, for a silver. Genpact are giving it a go.
This is the Willis Tower. Sears Towers renamed the Willis Tower after the naming rights.
The Sears Tower in the United States is renamed as the Willis Tower. This is the Willis Insurance Group. Fantastic. Fantastic quizzing. The Sears Tower has been renamed and it's become the Willis Tower, which will give a 60 to Genpact. Early days in our final here today. This is the North Zone final that you are witnessing. On the other side of this break, we'll show you where the teams stand. At this stage, we need to take a quick break. Back in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the North Zone final of Tata Crucible for corporate executives. 6 outstanding teams. An early tentative start. First look at Crucible quotient tells this story. As we move into the second frontier of our battle here today, I'm reasonably sure that equation will start changing and we'll identify a few game changers. And we start with the first one, which happens to be a bronze. On your screens, here we go. The Genius Bar, and they've gone for it in a flash.
Apple.
Rekit Benkaiser, 50 to you. It's a good shot by them and they're happy with that. Every question is going to create excitement here. As we go to the next one, it's a gold. Coming up on your screen now. This is the famous Francis Whitley Flower Sellers painting. A company in 1913 adopted this painting as part of its global identity. They replaced yellow primroses, which were sold in baskets, with this flower. This also became a prominent odor that they promoted. The brand became extremely popular for this fragrance that they brought in. Oh, Rekit Benkaiser are taking a golden shot at it.
Yardley.
Your answer is Yardley.
Minus. Shit.
On a 75, it's a 75. Oh, they're happy on that one. You have to take half chances at a Northern Zonal final if you have to move forward. As we move on to our next question here today, it's a bronze. Well, who's going to go on this one? On your screens, on a bronze. It's cold at 6:40 in the morning on a March day in Paris. And it seems even colder when a man is about to be executed by firing squad. Which great story that sold in millions starts with these famous lines? Oh, they're giving it a shot. Is Rekit Benkaiser yet again?
This is Day of the Jackal.
The Day of the Jackal.
Yeah.
Frederick Fawcett.
Yeah.
Bronze to you. Oh, cracker after cracker. Here's the next one. A silver coming up on your screens now. General Darius Paul Bloch. The pseudonym
Dassault.
was
Dassault.
a French
Dassault.
term meaning assault tank.
Dassault Aviation, Dassault.
Systems, Dassault.
Dassault Systems. Dassault.
Dassault system,
Systems.
Dassault tank, Dassault plus 60. Oh, Rekit Benkaiser are playing a very, very different game in the Northern Zonals. On your screens, here's the next one coming for a silver. Yet again, Confessions of an Advertising Man by David Ogilvy and an instrument. What is this? Something magical. Giving it a go, our Genpact.
Magic lanterns. These are the advertising principles that were propagated by Ogilvy.
Outstanding. Oh, that's a brilliant answer. 60 to Genpact. As we go to the next one. Tough quiz here. It's arguably one of India's toughest zones in the sense of the teams that take part. As we go to the next one, and it's a silver coming up now. Oh, they're giving it a go rather early, even before I could speak.
Okay, the individual is Magnus Carlsen. This is the sponsor. The N logo is the sponsor of Magnus Carlsen, so I'm just taking it from there. Magnus Carlsen.
The chess genius,
Yeah.
Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah.
60 to you. 60 to Moria Learning. They are playing this game well as well. Here's the next one. It's a gold coming up on your screens now. It's a British company which manufactures apparels and sports equipment, focusing on the rugby union market. Its headquarters are in London, founded by Rob and Lawrence. The tagline, best in the field.
Okay, this is Gilbert. The ball is having this word, I think. So I'm just taking it from there. Galbert or Galbey. Gilbert.
Minus 75. From 120, they've taken a minus 75. The question will last for a silver. Very famous name. They're giving it a go. On my right is Bharat Petroleum. Umro. Minus 60 on that. Playing the game aggressive. It comes down to a bronze. Sometimes when the value comes down, teams might be wanting to take a chance. No one wanting to do that. The man who was one of the founders of rugby, the brand William Webb Ellis. Tough one here today. As we move to the next one, and it's a bronze coming up on your screens. Hands on the buzzer. Could be a quick one to crack. Here we go.
कैंसिल करा देते फिर अंदर टेलीग्राम भेज देते
अच्छी तेरी मत फोन करेगा कौन संभालेगा तेन बीजेपी बीमार
On my right, it's BHEL from Bhopal, which have gone for it.
That is the logo of Bengal Nagpur Railway.
Explain further.
Rest of the I don't know.
For a 50, 50 to you. Put your hands together for him. Well, that's a good crack by them, and in a good moment to get off with that start. Here's the next one, and it's a gold. Here's a gold coming up now. Unlike typewriters, brands like Lavender, Mountbatten, Perkins and Stainsby are still doing well, despite the advent of personal computing. The machines have 7 keys less than a typewriter, uses a special paper which is 8.5 by 11 inches. It's fed only 1 sheet at a time. The paper is specifically heavy and in lightweight grades, both of which are heavier than ordinary ink paper. What specific reason keeps these brands still alive? Yes, they're going for it are the IAS officers.
A mono-writer.
We'll give it to you on a 75. Mono writer is perfectly okay for me as we go to the final question in this segment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a phenomenal section coming up, or a set of questions from an outstanding quizzer, Mr. Harish Bhatt. He is member GEC of Tata Sons, a very senior member from the group. He's been a former runner-up of this quiz and wanted to take part, but given his role and close involvement with the quiz, he was quote-unquote banned from taking part. He had prepared a lot for this quiz and has therefore decided to contribute to the research, which we will present to you from the corner office. So, question coming up from Mr. Harish Bhatt. On your screen for a silver. It's a Swiss enterprise founded in 1980 by an Italian named Carlo Crocco. They introduced natural rubber straps to the world of watches.
Hublot.
Hublot gave the world rubber straps. Plus 60. Plus 60 on my right. In a moment, we'll be back with the next frontier. But till then, do stay with us. You're watching the North Zone final of Tata Crucible. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. One segment to go here today at the North Zone final of Tata Crucible. Two teams will make it from here to arguably India's most challenging corporate quiz. Crucible quotient indicates the trend. As we move to the final frontier of this quiz here today, the last segment that can make all the difference to our final, it's time to move in to what we call the X Factor. As we pick action on the first one, hands on the buzzer, we move to our bronze to kickstart the final frontier. On your screens, here it comes. In 1859, oil was struck in Pennsylvania. John Castle was a publisher, coffee merchant, and a campaigner who imported this to London very soon. Castle devised a new word inspired presumably from his own name, Casalin. What origin are we describing here?
Vaseline.
Vaseline, minus 52. Well, the word that came into the world was gasoline, got introduced into the world, a minus 50 to Moria learning. And here's the next one coming for another 50, which is a bronze. Explain what's happening here. Oh, on the buzzer on my right, Gen-packed.
What's blanked out is Intel inside. Intel being one of the sponsors of Barcelona, FC Barcelona, and on the inside of the t-shirts.
50 to them. Lovely. As we go to the next one, and the next one is from the corner office. So that's a question from Mr. Harish Bhatt. Named after an Italian merchant traveler. The Tatas make this at Dharwad in Karnataka.
This is the Marco Polo bus.
The Marco Polo bus. Yeah. 60 to you. 60 to you on that effort, on the buzzer. As we go to the next one, this quiz is getting tighter with every passing question. It's a bronze coming up next on your screens. Who manufactures these? All right, they're giving it a go.
Hot Wheels.
Computers.
Yeah, it looks like the Hot Wheels logo, metal Hot Wheels. So,
keyboard, if you see it.
So Hot Wheels makes it.
Plus 50. Oh, clever quizzing. You got to diversify and be a brand that appeals to kids. As we go to the next one, it's a gold. Here's your question on a gold coming up now. Which serving minister's husband held a license to import newsprint from Russia in the 60s and was among those instrumental in the establishment of a newspaper called Patriot? Oh, they're giving it a go.
Najma Heptullah.
Najma Heptullah. Outstanding. Oh, what an answer. Put your hands together for them. Here's the next one coming. A silver. On your screens, identify this famous manufacturer. They produce something special for India. They've gone for it is Bharat Petroleum.
Alimco.
Very good answer. Superb answer by Bharat Petroleum. They get a 60-pointer on that. As we go on to the next one, it's another silver. And here it comes. On your extreme right is Samson Daniel, a famous institution in India, a humble initiative started at New Delhi's Kasturba Gandhi Marg, has blossomed into a huge national organization with 90 project offices. They're giving it a go. Armoria learning for a silver.
Is it the Max Muller Bhavan on Kasturba Gandhi?
Minus 60. Minus 60 to you on that. It's viewed more as a NGO. They're going for it is IS officers.
Is this the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan?
Minus 50. She took a shot on that. They needed to get some scores going. So they took a half chance. The creation of Helpage India. 2 questions remaining. Battle is still tight. Oh, it's a goal. Here it comes. On your screens now. Oh, Rekit Ben Kaiser are giving this a chance. I think it's a half chance.
I think this is Saul Bass. He designed the logos of Quaker, United Airlines. He designed that stamp. Saul Bass.
Saul Bass designed the logo there, designed the stamp, designed the United Airlines.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, Rekit Ben Kaiser, nothing going wrong. Oh, what an answer here today. The final question on your screen will be a gold from Mr. Harish Bhatt. Well, here's the final one. Hands on the buzzer on your screens now. Last year, IIM Ahmedabad appointed its first ever director, who was an alumni of the Institute's famous PGP program. He won a gold medal during his student days, went on to become a professor at Harvard, returned to IIM Ahmedabad. Who, for a gold, is this?
Ashish Nanda.
Ashish Nanda. Professor Nanda not letting Genpact down. Gold to them on the last one. They get a 75. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a look at where the teams stand. Crucible quotient, 2 teams going into the national final from here, reads as follows. Two teams, one from Gurgaon, one from Delhi, will walk into the national finale of this quiz. Genpact, Rekit Ben Kaiser. It's time for us here today to move into our prizes for our final. Our champion here today, Tanmay Pristri and Saubhagya Jena, will walk in as champions from the North Zone. They would be happy with the outcome of that quiz because they know it's important to go in with a good victory behind them. Can we hear it for the two of them? Come on, Delhi. Let's get closer. After a remarkable final which really came close, would it have been the IAS officers on 150 if they had got one more right? They were in striking distance. But at the end of the day, it is Genpact and Rekit Ben Kaiser which goes into the national final from here. A week from now, we will be back with you with the Eastern Zone final. A big zone, 2 big teams will qualify from there as well. Till then, from me, Big Brain, from all of us at CNBC TV 18, you were watching Tata Crucible. Good evening and goodbye.